Good morning, guys. What's up? What's going on? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another live stream. In this case, I will do some backtesting. This is a pretty nice work that I've learned and actually took my trading to the next level. Good morning, MB. Actually, today we're gonna be a little bit more like informal. We won't follow a schedule, but it'll be a regular working session for myself, right? So what you're watching right there is the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim software. It's the only platform that I have found I could go back and retest, backtest with replay, market replay, regarding the tick chart and the ADQD. I do have NinjaTrader. So the way I do this thing is I will download the data for the day I want to backtest. In this case, it's Thursday. If you guys see my live stream, I did not take two clear setups. So I want to go back and see what I could have done better, or if I have any learning opportunity there. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring my NinjaTrader here, right? This is the control panel for NinjaTrader. Do you guys see it? Let me get rid of this one. All right. So I am going to download the data. All right. So let me connect my account. There we go. So we have the connection right there, and we need to go to Tools, Database Management. No, sorry, this is not. We go here, Tools, Historical Data. You go to Market Replay. Sorry, you go to Load, and you select the instrument that you want to download. In this case, is the NQ December. Right? Oh no, sorry. Get market replay data right here. NQ December, and then we download. Let's download the entire week. So it's September 11. So we download that one. 12, 13, 14. Takes a little bit of time. And you'll see how I use the Thinkorswim data along with the NinjaTrader data to backtest, to reply the data for the day. The 15th. If I would have the ADQD and the tick chart on the NinjaTrader data, I might be able to download it. But since I don't do it, I don't use the data for the internals of Ninja. I do it. I usually use the Trade Station, but they don't have this feature for the market replay. 15. And yesterday. There we go. All right, so we can, we already downloaded the data. It's loading the last day here. I don't know why it takes so long. All right, so we can get rid of this screen, and we can shut our connection, and we can connect right now the playback connection, right? So this is the playback mode for NinjaTrader, and you will have something like this little window that shows up after you connect the playback mode. And you can actually go here, and I want to replay Thursday, right? So I can go, and if I click the data and I click the tab button on the keyboard, it'll go. Right now it's loading, but it'll go, and it'll there you go. Now the September 8th data is loaded into my main screen. Let me show you that. All right, so what I'm watching here is a data from September 8th, right? At 12, like at midnight. So this is September 7th, and this is midnight. If I click play here, right? If I click play, then the historical data start to play out. All right, and I can fast forward 50x. Right? Why this thing is not showing up? Is this the correct data? Yes. Oh, you know what? So we downloaded. No, we need the. Which one we downloaded? We downloaded this one on the 15th. All right, let me check which one we downloaded. Documents, Ninja. So we have database, replay. So we have, yeah, so we got to go to the 15th, right? Oh, there you go. Now we have the 15th. All right, and if I fast forward this, and I click play, it should be, there you go. If you guys notice it is working. 1 second right here. There you go. All right, so it's replaying 15x the speed. If I put 500x, it'll be a little bit faster. There you go. So we got what we wanted, right? So we do have here the playback mode activated. Let's get rid of this screen right here. And let's bring back the Thinkorswim. Right? Thinkorswim, let's bring it back. And I want to see here you got the on-demand mode for Thinkorswim, and you can go to the exact date that you want to replay. In our case is September 15th. There you go, and we can go to the exact time. So let's put here, I want to see 09 00 00 9 in the morning, right? And here you can let it play out here or pause it until, and it makes sense because this thing, the ADQD, opened at 9:30, right? So let's put it on 9:30. There you go. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to type in the chat. Okay, I will be I won't be recording. I usually record these screens, but since I am recording the live, I will lean on the live stream later if I want to check something out. All right, so here to our right, we have the replay mode for the NinjaTrader database. I downloaded the entire week, so I want to check Thursday. Thursday is the day that I missed 2 clear setups, right? I want to see where they were and how the conditions were here with the ADQD, so I can replay in real time the situation and learn what to do next time it shows up. Okay, so let's go fast forward here, go to let's put 9 a.m. right. All right, and let's autofocus this thing. All right, cool. This is a market open. Let's review. Let's see where the setup was. I know this is not a very dynamic type of live stream, but this is a work that you need to do if you want to get better at trading. You need to backtest your trading. You need to learn from your mistakes. All right, out of the bat, I'm spotting these 2 pivots, right? And this one. So I would consider this area. Let's see how this goes. I would consider this area. All right, here we came back to the pivot and we just went up, straight up. So you do have these pivots too. Let's see where it bounces. Honestly, I don't even remember the setup. That's why I wanted to replay it today. 947. Yeah, no, this was the first one, but was this the one that I was spotting on the live stream? I know this one is one spot. Yeah, no, this is definitely. The only thing is I don't have a retest here. So I need to have, if you're familiar with OTA, the formations that I use are rally-based rallies. So the way it works is you have a rally or a leg in, you have base, more than 1, 3, 4, 5, and then you have a leg out, right? So one candle and one type of like this one, where you have an incoming candle, 1 or 2 bases, and then you go out of the formation. I think 34, if I'm not mistaken, 34 was the one, this one. But let's keep going. If not, if this was the, because this is a setup, it's a classical reversal pattern like the one that I took yesterday. I think you missed 945 area, 955. This one. Oh, no, right here. There you go. This was the one. There you go. If you guys see, I do have the incoming leg-in candle, few bases, and then a leg out, right? But I need this retest right here. So yes, this was a very key. There you go. That was the one that I missed, right? And this is not live trading, so I'm able to cheat. Yeah, I'm able to cheat and see if it worked. So if it worked, I'm gonna do the entire job and see, all right, how can I learn from this trade? Let me see my risk and reward ratio, at least 3 to 1. Let me give it a 3 to 1. So 3 to 1, it'll be around here. Load, and let's put target price. There you go. So target price will be around 24.50. All right, so that's our trade, right? A 3 to 1 right there. So we did have the leg in, few bases coinciding with these two pivots, right? The double top here trying to reverse and then pushing to the upside. All right, I didn't take this one for sure. And 10 a.m. so that's one of my favorites, favorite time of day to trade, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. This is 10:10. So I want to go to Thinkorswim. Let me change my screen here, and I'm gonna put 10. Let's put 10:08, right? So I have a couple minutes here. All right, and I want to, this is the tick chart, and this is the ADQD. I do have the dollar as well right here. So the dollar is in 5 minutes, and the tick chart is on 1 minute. All right. So first thing I can notice about the tick chart, we created this low and then this low, right? I want to see, so this low was 935 and this was 1003. So I want to go to the ninja, and here's the key, right? 947, 39, 38, 39. All right. So this is not very accurate tick chart, the one that I use in let me get rid of my picture right here. Sorry about this. So you can watch better. All right. So so here's the tick chart. It looks pretty messy, right, on Thinkorswim. But I wanna say that, all right, the low here is 935, right? So 935 in this chart is 935 is right here. So we actually don't have a divergence right here. We just had a double top and a trend change without the divergence. Now it's very early in the morning, so I have 947 and 947. It was, so we don't have any signal from the tick chart actually. Okay, what we could do is, all right, so what time is this? It's 10:03. There we go, 10:03, and then the time of the field is 10:10. Let me play this back. Fast forward 3 times. Let's put here 10:10, 10:09, and press play. There you go. All right, so here is your key entry. Here is your key entry. So this is the low, 1003. 1003 in the market is, all right, up here. Let me mark this thing, 1003. 1003. Is this, and this is 1011. So I want to see this thing. I want to play back this and see if we went through the low on the tick chart. So it's 1011. All right, so there you go. Here is our signal. There you go. So are you guys able to see this chart? All right. All right, here is 1003, right? And then here 1011. Okay, so you got 1003 and 1011. The divergence is showing up right here. Let me show here. Here you will see how 1003 on the tick chart is the lowest recent low created on the tick chart, and then the 1011, which is a lower low here, meaning this thing is going down, right? But on the tick chart is not. On the tick chart is sustaining, is creating an upper momentum. Look at this. So take a look at this picture where you have 1003 and then 1011, and then here you have 1003 coming below the zero line, and then 1011, 1009, 1010. Now on Thinkorswim, this time is when the candle opens, right? On NinjaTrader is when the candle closes. But the thing is that here you don't have a lower read from here, which is good enough, and now you're having an upper momentum right here. Okay, so that was, so how do you take this trade? You're watching this closely, right? Let me put it like this. All right, so you're watching this closely, and you say, is this thing gonna go through this when I get filled? Meaning the price is approaching right here, and obviously it was holding here on the zero line, and you will have a limit order right there. There you go. So that's our first trade. Very straightforward. Also, you do have the ADQD just going up. You don't have any sort of retracement, right? What time is this? 10:03, 10:09. I don't say this is textbook setup. Ideally, I would like this thing to, and bear with me because I'm not very good with this Thinkorswim platform. Where's the drawing? Well, the thing is that drawing tools, there we go. So what I want is this thing, what ideally I want is this thing to come down, right, to some sort of area, like a base rally here, and then fill me in. But since we have an upper momentum, it's not gonna pull back so easily. Okay, so you have to sometimes be aggressive and take the trades very fast. Do you guys have any question with this? If not, you can go back to the recording and see how I did it. All right, so with that, record the trade. So the way I do it is where is it? This. All right. So the way I do it is I bring it here, right? I log my trade. So this is the H1, and I go here to miss trades, right? Get rid of this, add trade, and then I record the trade. So this was this was the 15th, right? Yes. So this is the missed trade file, 15, and this would have been 10, 11. And we can do the NQ, and the setup is a tradable reaction, NQ tradable reaction. If I would have gotten the first one is the pullback continuation, the first pullback, right? Tradable reaction to buy. Entry price is 12,182.5. Let's say one contract standard. Stop, it'll be 12,168.50, and the profit target is 12,225. And the exit would have been 19, 10, 19. $12,225, and the profit, which is not relevant, but the platform just asked for it. Is 42 is 800 and 42 is $840. $840. So what I would do now is screenshot all this, put it here, right? So now I have a record of my trade. ADQD, I'll tell you in a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let's record this. Before I record this one, I want to see to have a better, clear picture on the dollar, because the dollar, if you guys see, is not 100% coherent right here. Is coming off of the supply, right? Coming into demand, and this thing just went up. So I want to be aware of that, okay? ADQD, the tick chart is okay, and the NQ. So this is the 1 minute. Yeah, let's go to the 30 minute and record the 30 minute. There you go. So let me screenshot all this. There you go. And go to my H1, paste here. And here's where I put the real meat, so I can filter my trades later. It's not necessary. The 30-minute was sideways. It was inside the zone, not at all. It was not limit trade location. It was not a good location though. It was middle of the curve. All right, the 7 minute. I need to see where the 7 minute was. I want the 7 minute. So the 7 minute is 10:10, 10:06, 10:13. It was old. Did not revisit the zone. When beyond my target, I have no idea yet. So tick change, tick trend on favor. There you go. Good tick read. Yeah, it was a good read. Zero line. ADQD. Not sure about the ADQD. Wrong side of the trade. Too early to call. The ADQD was coherent. Now I want to see if it was on the right side or the wrong side of the trade, and the way I do that is it's a positive here, positive number, so it was on the right side of the trade, and voila, we have our back test right there. We have recorded the trade, and we have it here. There you go, 9:15, 10, 11, trade overreaction. There you go. Now, ADQD is an advance and decline indicator. So that comes from New York, the New York Stock Exchange. So what tick chart is, the tick chart, and both two tick chart and ADD, right, advanced decline line, are considered market internals, are data that are not directly linked to the futures contract. So we trade derivative from the cash market. That cash market is in New York, in the New York Stock Exchange, where you trade stocks, Apple, Facebook, Netflix, etc., right? So in the stock exchange in New York, you have a universe of 8,000 stocks approximately. I don't have the number fresh, but and off of that massive data, you have the market internals data, meaning, for instance, the ADD, which is the advance and decline line for the entire stock exchange, and then you have the ADD, the advanced decline line for the S&P 500. And then you have the ADD for the NASDAQ 100, right? So you have specific data for every index. So the way it works is, for instance, the ADD, the advanced and decline data, gives you the number of stocks that are up or down within the index. If you go see the advanced decline data for the S&P 500, right? You will top 500 number, right? Meaning, let's go back to Thinkorswim. So here is, let me see if I can maximize this. All right. So you have the, let me put the ADD. Your indices, right? And I think ADQD. 1 second. So here is a $ ADD, right? So $ADD, right? So this ADD number is for the entire universe. If you have 8,000 companies, if all of them are dropping, meaning are dropping for the day, this number will be negative 8,000, right? If you have 8,000 companies. So what this thing says is the difference between the ones going up and the ones going down. For instance, if you have 8,000 companies and 400 are going up and 4,000 are going up and 4,000 are going down, this thing should be in zero because they cancel each other, right? For the S&P 500 is ADSNPD, if I'm not mistaken. No. SPD, there we go. So for the S&P, for the ES, those trading the ADD for the ES only, they should be using, instead of the ADD generic for the entire stock market, I would be using this one, which has 500 companies. The ES has a 500 companies on its index. So you will not find a read beyond 500 because there are only 500 companies, right? So this line is the difference between the ones that are going up and the ones that are going down. So if you see this on the ES, the difference between the companies going up or down is 149. No problem. So you know, if we did differentiate this from the tick chart, and let's go back here because I use the ADQD, which is the one for the NASDAQ, right? The NASDAQ has, I can't recall, but I think it's like 4,000 companies in the index. So the difference right now is 817. And the tick chart, what it gives you is the tick up or tick down. If buyers are buying on the ask, that means that a lot of aggressive buying is happening. Like market orders is you click buy, they fill you at the ask price or whatever price is available, right? So that is the tick chart, the difference. Among all the stocks, right? If this thing is positive, it's because a lot of aggressive traders are buying at the ask. If this thing is negative, it's because of a lot of aggressive. Oh, let me put this chart. If this thing is up, it's because of a lot of aggressive trading is happening in the ask territory, meaning buyers are buying market aggressively. If this thing is going down, they're selling aggressively to the bid, and then you have some momentum, right? So this is a momentum gauge for me. All right, so let's continue here. So that was the one setup that I missed. Let me put this one and keep going with the replay. Let me get rid of this. We already recorded all this. All right, let's clean up this chart. So let's keep going. I think I missed two setups that were very straightforward. Now I am here spotting this one. I do have, I want to see that. I want to go check the internals, right? Let me see this. All right, so this one, this long, I don't think it worked. I might have to go to my live stream and see where I missed the two setups. I don't even remember. All right, I do have this one here. Let me get rid of this. I might have this setup right here. This is market replay. We're trying to get sense of what is going on here. There we go. So this is one of the probably the trades that I missed the other day. There we go. So this was a perfect trade. I put it on here. Let's see the risk and reward ratio, and let's study this trade because the trend changed. There you go, more than 3-to-1. So it was a trade. Let's spend the time here working with the ADQD and the ADD on the market replay. Okay, so the way I would have entered this trade would have been here. This is 10:38 and 30 seconds, 10:38 and 30 seconds. Let's go here. 10:38 and 30 seconds, 10:38. And let's put here, and let's put here 20 seconds. There you go. And fast forward this. All right, so here what we can see is on the tick chart. On the tick chart, we do have a breakdown. Let's maximize this. And I want to be clear, I do like the tick chart. If I need a second chart just to trade, I would choose the tick chart over any other auto enhancer, even the dollar, because the dollar is sometimes is not correlated. Even though it's 82% correlated, sometimes it's not. What time is it? So gotta go. It's 10:12. Oh no, we have time. All right, so we do have a clear divergence right here, right? I want to see drawing tool. This is going down, not making new highs, and actually this is going down also, so that's a good combination. I want to see what time was this that the trend changed to the downside. And this is on 10:21 right here. We have the breakdown, and then we never made a new high, right? And we are continuing with this sort of high right here. There we go. Drawing tools. All right, so let's play here. Fast forward 3 times. 10. Our fill was 10:38 and 32. All right, so there you go. Here's our here's the signal. We never created a new high while this thing was going higher. And let me. This thing here was retracing above this. This is 31. 31 is right here. It's not creating new highs here on the tick chart. So this is our entry. Okay, so let me. So we have the divergence on the on the tick chart, and honestly, the ADQD does not look great. I don't remember. I need to watch the recording to see why I missed this trade on the live stream. But the tick chart was definitely there. Now the ADQD was not very and aligned to how I use it, right? But nevertheless, this trade worked. And let me go and record this trade. So this is a tradable reaction. Sorry, this is a yes, a tradable reaction as well. Let's go to my edge wonk. This is the missed trades. Let's go to the edge wonk. This is the missed trades here. There. Oh, sorry. All right. So this is my edge wonk. Missed trades. Journal. Let's add the trade, and this was 10:38. 10:38. This was the 15. 10:38. This is a tradable reaction to sell, and the fill price would have been 128. One standard contract. stop would have been 1 to 139 3/4, and the target conservatively, but it went way over that, way below that target, but it was 12,092.75. I want to put just a standard 3 to 1, and the target would have been filled at 1049. So I've received a lot of messages from people asking how I trade, and I know it's a very particular system, and I will do the best I can. Give me 1 second, I'll see your questions. Here is $700. Doesn't matter, but all right. So would you enter the position in the zone? Yeah, no, that's I did have this area in the live stream. Go check the live stream. I'm not sure, but most likely I would have have it, because this is my textbook setup. Okay, so you need to go back to my live streams and see if I had it. Most likely. I remember Thursday I missed 2 good trades, and I bet this was one of them. First hit in the zone, like, you mean this one? Oh, sorry, let me transfer here. You mean this one? Yeah. No, I would have entered here in this candle. I would have gotten a little bit of heat from 27 to 35. But there's no other way for me to take this trade but there, right there, limit order, or coming out of the zone. But I think all the conditions were met to just take a limit order. We have a lot of momentum to the downside though. Look, for me, trading is hard in a sense that you need to be very patient. Or at least this is my experience. This is very personal, right? You have to be very patient. But when the thing is right there, when you have your setup, you need to act fast. If you're not fast enough, you will not make it. I mean, if you wait, and then you need to just pull the trigger, you need to pull it. Also, limit orders. It took me like probably 2 years to understand that limit orders are better than just enter market or stop limit when you're coming out of the zone. Limit orders are the ones that guarantee you the best price. Yes, it can just continue going, but if you test your system and it works, then you need to have the balls to put just the limit order there and wait for it to get filled. And a lot of them will just fail. At least in my trading system, a lot of trades just fail. Like, I enter limit and then it goes through and then goes to my stop loss and I lost money, right? But if you understand that limit orders give you, for instance, in this trade here, there is no other way to enter but limit order. Do you remember this one? There's no other way. If you don't take this limit, you don't take this trade. This is a very straightforward pattern, right? It's very common. A lot of people trade this thing. This one, if you don't take the limit order here, how do you take this thing? It's impossible, right? Unless you're putting your risk right here, but that will mean that your risk will be way much higher. You see that? Until you have a system that you have proved is good, it works, and you have data like I have here on the edge wonk, I can tell you I lose 58% of my trades. So that's the majority of them, right? But one trade make 2, 3, or 4. And it's a slow process. Just take it slow. It took me 5 years though. It took me longer than I thought. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I told him, look, my first trade probably cost me 2 years. My very first trade. All right, so let's record this one here. No. Okay, Thinkorswim again. I'm gonna maximize this one. There we go. All right, let's go here to the real meat again. Not relevant. The 30-minute definitely downtrend. Inside the zone more than 50%. Confirmation trade not limit. Trade location not a good location. We're breaking to the downside. Yeah, I'm a full-time trader. And I do think I have a lot of things to learn. That's why I decided to go to the YouTube, so I can learn more stuff. 41, what time is this? 38, so it's old. Then I have here overnight zone, revisited the zone, tested the zone more than twice, revisited the zone, yes. It went me beyond my target, yes, definitely. Tick change, tick trend on favor. Good tick, yeah, it was perfect, good. Read. ADQD was wrong side of the trade actually, and it was not coherent. And voila, we have the trade. All right, so after review those two trades, why I missed them, I did their playback mode on NinjaTrader. I think is a good learning session for today. I'm gonna close it, and I will be back on Monday for the pre-market 8:45 and the live trading session. If you like what I do here, please consider subscribe and share it to your friends so I can grow this channel. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for taking the time being here on Saturday. Okay, see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Bye.